Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal eyeing the next Bruno Fernandes as Martin Odegaard transfer alternative, and then we're going to look at Arsenal consider re-signing Glen Kamara. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal eye the next Bruno Fernandes as Martin Odegaard transfer alternative, and the reports are stating that Arsenal are keen to sign an attacking midfielder this summer. Arsenal reportedly continue to follow the progress of Pedro Goncalves ahead of a potential transfer this summer. Sporting Lisbon midfielder Goncalves has been dubbed the next Bruno Fernandes due to the similarities in playing style to that of the Manchester United star. Goncalves has scored 15 goals from attacking midfield in Liga NOS this season. The 22-year-old also has 3 assists to his name, with Sporting currently 8 points clear at the top of Portugal's top flights. Arsenal are in the market for a number 10 and would like to extend Martin Odegaard's stay at the club. Martin Odegaard is currently on loan at the Gunners from Real Madrid, but is set to return to the Bernabeu in the summer. Portuguese outlet Bola say Goncalves is an alternative option to Martin Odegaard that Arsenal are looking at. The report claims Arsenal have the potential signing of Goncalves on the table for next season. Goncalves' versatility is also an attraction to Arsenal, but his asking price could prove a stumbling block. The midfielder has a release clause in his contract of £51.3 million, €60 million, and Bola claims Sporting are unlikely to accept much lower than that, if anything at all. Last week, Eurosport also named Manchester United as a club interested in signing Goncalves. He spent a couple of years on the books at Wolves between 2017 and 2019, making just one senior appearance. Goncalves returned to Portugal to join Famalicão before a move to Sporting last August. Arsenal are in need of major improvements to their squad this summer, with Mikel at his side currently 10th in the Premier League with 8 games of the season remaining. Saturday saw a 3-0 drubbing at the hands of Liverpool, and Mikel issued an apology for his team's performance afterwards. First of all, I apologise to all our supporters for the display and the show that we saw today that I am very disappointed about, Mikel told Arsenal media. When you don't do the basics right against a team like Liverpool, you don't have any chance even to compete in the game, which is exactly what happened. It is unacceptable. At the level, it is unacceptable. To not be 100% is unacceptable to our people, and for a lot of work that we put in, so what happened today is nowhere near what we want to do. And it looks like Mikel is looking to sign the next Bruno Fernandes as a Martin Odegaard transfer alternative, and they look like they're going to sign an attacking midfielder this summer, and that could be in the form of Pedro Goncalves. And it looks like Pedro Goncalves has been dubbed the next Bruno Fernandes, and this is because of his similarities in playing style to that of the Manchester United star. In terms of Pedro Goncalves, he has scored 15 goals from attacking midfield in Liga NOS, and he looks like a player Mikel could grab, as his release clause in his contract is £51.3 million, which estimates to €60 million, and it looks like Sporting are unlikely to accept much lower than that, so if Mikel wants to sign a Martin Odegaard transfer alternative, they could get that in the form of Pedro Goncalves. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, and it looks like Arsenal consider re-signing Glen Kamara. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are reportedly weighing up the possibility of re-signing former academy midfielder Glen Kamara from Rangers in the summer transfer window. According to an exclusive report from Give Me Sports, Premier League heavyweights Arsenal are considering a raid on newly crowned Scottish champions Rangers in the summer for midfielder Glen Kamara. The 25-year-old spent 5 years on Arsenal's books, having joined the club from Southend United in 2012. However, his time with the Gunners was largely spent with the youth sides or away on loan. Indeed, the midfielder managed just one senior appearance for the North London Giants and had long spells away at Southend and Colchester United before joining Dundee FC on a free transfer in 2017. Having made a solid impression in his debut season in Scotland, Kamara was picked up by Rangers in January 2019. Since then, the Finland international has grown into an integral member of Steven Gerrard's side. Glen Kamara has been an ever-present in the midfield of the park when fit and available this season, as the Gers ended Celtic's domestic domination and won their first Scottish Premiership title in over 10 years. Having played a key part in Rangers' success, Glen Kamara has now attracted interest from clubs down south in England, including former employees Arsenal. The Gunners' midfield unit is in need of a revamp as Mikel cannot rely on the likes of Granit Xhaka and Mohamed Elneny to produce quality displays week in, week out. In addition to that, Dani Ceballos' loan spell comes to an end when the curtains fall on the 2020-2021 campaign, which will leave a vacancy in the midfield department for Arsenal. While the Gunners have an interest in Sheffield United's Sander Berge, the Norwegian has other suitors as well. So someone like Glen Kamara could prove to be a viable alternative for Arteta and co. To consider. The 25-year-old, given his ability to break up play and cover ground, can be a good partner for Thomas Partey in the centre of the park, and has some degree of experience in European football as well, having featured in over 30 Europa League games for Rangers. Glen Kamara's current contract with the new Scottish champions runs till the summer of 2023 and is eyeing a new deal with the club. But a chance to return to his boyhood club and prove himself may prove to be too tempting to turn down for the 27-time capped Finland international. It now remains to be seen if Arsenal do launch a move to sign Glen Kamara or look elsewhere to bolster their midfield. So it looks like the Gunners are reconsidering signing Glen Kamara, and it looks like they are weighing the possibility of re-signing former academy midfielder Glen Kamara from Rangers in the summer transfer window. And with the 25-year-old spending 5 years on Arsenal's books, having joined the club from Southend United in 2012, he only spent most of his time with the youth sides or away on loan. However, now he is playing an integral part of Steven Gerrard's side and helped them win their first Scottish Premiership title in over 10 years. And it looks like with the Gunners in midfield needing a huge revamp, the likes of Glen Kamara has been reconsidered by the Gunners and Mikel especially and co. So you have to wait and see what happens with this one. But other than that, guys, remain blessed, stay tuned for the next video, and peace.